Alright, here we go. Hello, this is CB Ultra 768, and welcome back to Let's Watch Fireman. And last time I watched episode 8, which basically the monster of the week was, they called it a capsule monster. It started off with basically people in these like neighborhoods just kind of just going about their daily business, but then they hear someone scream, and then these two ladies went to investigate and got sprayed by this like gas by the kaiju of the episode. And at first, when I first saw it, I thought like it was turning them into like zombies or something, like messing with them in some way. But it turned out it was just making them blind. But they do say in the episode it was also messing with their minds. But I thought like the way they were walking around in the street, they were like zombies, like it was hypnotizing them or something. But yeah, no, that wasn't the case. So I was like, oh, okay, that was a bit confusing because I was like, if they were blind, you think they'd be more screaming and panicking and stuff like that. But yeah, for the most part, the episode was Mizaki was trying to get this kid to tell him like what is going on, but the kid was like, "No, I'm too traumatized to tell you anything. Leave me alone." And eventually, he opened up to the kid, and basically, the kid finally told them, "Oh, I had two capsule monsters, and I was like throwing them in the lake." And then we find out, oh, it turns out some criminals stole some uranium and then dumped it into the river or the pond, and like that's why they were the monsters of the week. So they weren't even like some kind of dinosaur threat like some of the other episodes have been. It's just like, oh, they were just capsule monsters and then they got mutated. And yeah, there were actually two. There was one that was kind of like human sized that they quickly dealt with a super gun, and then Fireman took care of the last one. And I love at the end, the kid's like all kind of sad about it dying. Like, oh, why'd you have to become a giant monster, you stupid capsule monster? Which me, I was like, what do you mean? You're the one that threw it in the lake. I know you didn't know, but why are you blaming the capsule monster for mutating? He's blaming it for something it couldn't control. Overall, it was a fun and silly episode. So now I'm moving on to episode 9. I have no idea what's in store. I'm curious to see what other crazy shenanigans Fireman gets up to. So let's watch. The challenge from the deep sea. Hitman Kaiju Niragaras appears. Oh my goodness. We got ourselves a hitman in this one? Okay. Whoa. Oh, that looks really cool. The yellow, red, and black mixed together to represent like a underwater volcano. Damn, that looked really cool. Subtitles are so weird. You can tell they're not like probably proper. Like the way that sentence was structured, I was like, that was a bit weird. But yeah, overall, these subtitles are alright, as long as I can get a basis of what's happening. Alright, so far they're just investigating the underwater volcano, I mean. I wonder, is it gonna turn out, yeah, our monster of the week's causing all this too? Yep, I would say they just said something chewed it. The hell's that? Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought that was a creature. Hmm. Okay, so that dead one was a dinosaur. They identified it, and then yeah, I'm assuming our hitman, as it's called, killed him. Oh, there he is! Oh my god, he's killing another one. I was wondering what he was eating. I'm like, oh, he's eating like a stegosaurus, yeah. I was listening to him too. He's like, fuck you! Throws the body at them. Oh my god. I like the way the mines are deployed. That was a cool shot too. Like I said, for like old tokusatsu shows, they'll sometimes have some really cool shots, and that's what I love about these kind of shows. Hey, I think I recognize him. He's been in some Godzilla movies, I think. It looks like him. It's just, yeah, they just done him up to make him look old.
君はあの時の気持ちを大切にして頑張ってるらしい。今の握手でそれが分かって安心したよ。
Oh, I kind of like that. He's saying, like, the first time you joined me, when you grabbed my hand, I felt, like, your passion and power in it. Basically, kind of saying, like, oh, I see you're still that hopeful, wide-eyed kind of guy. I was like, oh, I like that. Basically saying, I'm glad you're gonna keep doing being you. Oh, sorry, could have said that better. Oh my god, another volcanic eruption. Oh jeez. I love the way he tosses our bodies. Oh jeez, no! Oh my god. Damn, that reminds me of Ultraman Ace. When that one got his like jaw grabbed and torn apart. Oh, just the exact same kind of violence. God damn.
エロギラスにはなんか超音波のようなものを発する器官があるらしいですね。シーマリンゴが近づく前に察知して逃亡しているんだ。こんなに凶暴でずる賢いやつは初めてですね。まさに殺し屋怪獣。
So that's why they're calling it a hitman monster? Because it was able to detect their ship and just because of how vicious it is? That's a bit weird. You know, when I think of hitman, I don't think like, you know, sneaky and viciousness. I think like, oh, it's like an assassin. A hit knows how to like effectively sneak up and kill someone. But okay, I guess that's their definition for hitman monster. Interesting. Oh no! Professor! No! It really was his last job. God damn it. You're gonna pay, Nero Garrus, you son of a gun! Oh man, poor Mizaki. Cause yeah, that was somebody he grew up with, and now he just lost him. Damn! Yeah, he's trying to comfort him, like, hey, at least he died being a scientist, but he's like saying, that doesn't matter, he shouldn't have had to die for science, he should still be alive right now. Oh god. He just wants to go fight him right now. Oh. What's it gonna say? Damn. Freaking had that possibility. Oh god, kind of hard to read the subtitles with the ocean there. There we go. Oh, but that's nice. That was a nice little message. I wonder in that context if maybe he knew who is a fireman or not when he says that, like, I hope you'll protect the Earth. Huh. Okay. So I was wondering if he would get a weakness from it too. So he's saying, okay, as you just said, so it's only a water creature. It's kind of like that one from Netflix's Gamera, where like he first fought it in the water and then he lost, but then Gamera managed to like get him while he was on land, and Gamera immediately killed him. So he's like, he's weak on land. It's also kind of like the seaweed monster from that Godzilla Hanna-Barbera cartoon. He had to drag him on land just to dry him out. This is what you get for eating other dinosaurs and killing that professor. I mean, like, thinking about this thing, it's not really evil, it's just doing what it does in nature. But, hey, I mean, if it's gonna harm people, then yeah, then I can understand having to take it out, though. Again, I'm not in favor for this kaiju, I'm just saying, you know, it's like, it's not really evil, it's just doing what it does. They said it eats almost anything, so it's just doing what it does. Ew, that's nasty. The hell did it shoot? Is that supposed to be like blood or some kind of weird slime it shoots out of its mouth? What the hell? 1v1 battle. He even says that. I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna beat you with my hands. I like that. He did kind of like the Ultraman thing, where sometimes when they do the rise, they would like hit him on the way up. But he had the peace sign up still. That was funny. Damn! Got him. Get him. Ah, I knew it. I was like waiting for that. I was like, let me guess. He's gonna do the reverse tail. Yep. Ooh, that was a nice way they went down together like that. Oh, classic. I love when they do that. They basically reverse the footage to make it look like they were rolling and then they both jump up. I love that. No! Got slammed. Oh no. He's down. Oh no, get up, Fireman. He's gonna eat ya. Oh, never mind. He's like, well, I'm just gonna leave. Bye. I'm gonna eat these people. I remember the handshake. Ah! Oh shit. I like that. That's fun what they were trying to do. I like the bit of sloppiness with it though. Oh, damn! It's got like an Ultra 7 beam. Nice. He's like, oh shit, my tail, you son of a bitch! Finish him! Flash! Gotcha. Ho ho ho! Classic. I will admit, I feel with new Ultraman, we don't get to see that a whole lot anymore. Sometimes they'll do it for the first episode, but they don't do it as often. So it's always nice. That is the one benefit of the Showa era of Ultra shows. Them like building a little model, then blowing it up. It's always so fun. I kinda like that phrasing. Yeah, I know you're sad and you're in a dark place, but come on, dude. You gotta keep fighting. So get over your feelings, dude. You're an SAF member. Come on. Alright, that was episode 9 of Fireman. Yeah, overall, that was just a fun, simple little episode. I was like wondering for a while. I was like, oh, it's pretty just straightforward. Oh, there's just this kaiju, Neo Guras going around just killing other dinosaur creatures and stuff and kind of being a menace, so they gotta take him out. I was gonna be wondering, I was like, so what's the drama of this? And I was like, oh, we meet this professor that Mizaki knew. And they have this nice little moment where he's like, oh, your hands. Again, I didn't explain it before during the video, but what I was trying to say is I like that he's saying he shook his hand. He's like, oh, your handshake feels just the same, just like when we first met when you were a kid, when I adopted you. Because, yeah, they said, like, he was basically, like, his dad, like, foster parent. That he was saying, oh, you still have that passion to want to protect the Earth and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, that's fun. I like that. But then, yeah, so that was the whole drama of the episode, is the professor gets killed. and then, yeah, Mizaki has to deal with that and get, like, revenge. I just still love the ending where it's like, oh, he's all sad and dark now, but hey, he's an SAF officer. You gotta get over your feelings and get back to work. Come on, man. It's like, damn. That's, like, pretty harsh. But yeah, like, that's a pretty dark turn for this show. I was like, oh, shit. But I mean, we've had dark moments before. Like, what was it? Episode 7, right? There was that one guy. It's like, oh, I'll join the SFA after we stop this planet from crashing into Earth. And then he just gets eaten alive and dies. It's like, what the fuck? Jesus. Just dark out of nowhere. But I mean, hey, this isn't the first kind of show that's done that. Like, friggin' Ultraman Leo did that. Like, there are moments where it's like, oh, all light and happy with all the fun stuff happening. And then all of a sudden, alien magma or some alien chops up a guy and kills him, or the entire team from that show get eaten by a saucer monster and just die. Like, it's always so crazy when they go, like, a bit dark like that. It's like, Jesus criminy, oh my goodness. But yep, overall, that was a fun episode. I enjoyed it, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. This has been CB Ultra 7068. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I'd want to talk about? Actually, before I stop the video? Again, like I said, I think when they were doing they said there was like volcanic water. I really liked the water effect. That looked really cool. The part when they were dropping the mines, and just, yeah, overall, I'll always just love Tokusatsu stuff. Just for me, like, again, like the one part where he grabbed him from behind and threw him over his head. I like what they were trying to go for, but you could tell it was a bit like sloppy and like, they were having a hard time because of the suits and the weight and all that. But again, I like what they were always going for. I always appreciate like some of the stuff behind like the newer and the older Tokusatsu shows. And yeah, I'm having a really good time with this. But yep, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. This has been CP Ultra 768. And I'll be back with some more Fireman, or Let's Watch Fireman next time. I always like to try to call it the full title. So stay tuned for that. Bye bye.